I'm out for a run and I felt compelled to share a video with you on how to deal with loneliness, how I deal with loneliness. I've been an over-the-road truck driver for 4 years now, just about. Part of the job is you're alone a lot. I come home like 1 month out of the year, so I'm well acquainted with isolation and loneliness, and I've had to find a lot of different ways to cope with it because it's unnatural for humans to be alone. It leads to depression, shorter lifespan. It's not good. So the 5 things I do to cope with loneliness. Number 1 is exercise. Exercise releases dopamine. It just makes you feel better. And that's good. Okay, number 2, education, reading, listening to books. If you're going to be alone, utilize the time. Reading books, taking courses, and if you're alone and you got a lot of spare time, you have no excuse to not be to be developing yourself, growing for whatever your purpose is in life. Number 3 is staying connected with people virtually. Yeah, you might not be able to physically be there, but making sure you regularly call people, message them, social media. It's not ideal, but the best you can do is that. That's one way I use to kind of, when I'm feeling like, man, I need to talk to somebody. Have a friend. You don't have friends? Well, there was a point where I really didn't have friends either, and I developed friends through some of the courses I've been taking to develop myself in business. I got a good friend who talked to me a while when I was working through some depression from being alone so much, and that helped out a ton. And along the way, I connected with an old friend. So connect with some old people from your past, from high school or whatever, and find people that are in alignment with where you want to go in life. Number 4 is develop yourself financially. Take this opportunity to think and plan out your path in life financially, to have whatever it is that you want to have out of life. Maybe you don't want a family. I think ideally everyone should pursue something greater than themselves, even if it's not a family unit. A mission is something everybody needs. Everybody needs purpose. In America, we pursue a lot of superficial things, money, very superficial fame. You got a certain number of subscribers or likes on your video, and it's empty. What you see in studies is in third world nations, people are so much happier. In America, the richest, most prosperous nation that's ever existed on the face of the earth, is among the most depressed, the most suicidal people on the earth. And it's not just America, but it's most first world countries where we kind of idolize success in a worldly sense, these things that die with us and aren't of very much depth. So have that deeper purpose. Why do you exist? I mean, this is a time of contemplation. You're alone. Use that. And that leads into my 5th one, which is spiritual development. That is the deepest and the most meaningful thing you can do with your time alone. Why do you even exist? Why are you here? And where are you going? Me, I believe in God. I believe in a greater purpose. I believe in eternal life. And that this is simply a place we travel through to go to our final destination, our home. This is our mission. And if we look to the Bible, if you're a Christian, even if you're not a Christian, you probably recognize the parable of the servants with the different talents. There was 3. God had one who he gave 5, one who he gave 2, and one he gave 1. And the one that had 5 and 2, they multiplied it to 10 and 4, if I remember correctly. And then the other one's like, I'm gonna hide this, I don't really want to mess around with it. And that one is you if you're wasting your life. If you're saying, no, God, I'm not going to take what you've given me and do the best with it. Because that's ultimately what this life's about. Are you doing the best with what you have? If you're in America, you are so privileged, especially nowadays with technological advances that emperors did not have the privilege of using. We are so privileged to have what we have. We have so many things to be grateful for, which showing gratitude is another thing. That'll be a bonus for you. Just contemplate on what to be grateful for, because the negative feelings are going to come, whether you're alone or you're around people. It's just the natural state of our fallen creation. You will suffer. You're going to get old, you're going to get sick, people are going to die. People you love dearly. And that's just where we are for now. But God is going to renew all this. And as for now, we're here to do the best of what we have. So I hope this allows you to do that better. Stay blessed.